everybody, welcome to WiC Live. I am Kayla Canarum here with Dan Selke. It is our last episode of 2017.
It is. It is the Christmas episode. It's our final episode this year. And just first of all, thanks for everyone who's watching, who watched us all year. We had a great time. You saw your first new episode of Game of Thrones ever.
I did.
7.
I did. This was a big year for me in Game of Thrones.
And as you can see, we're celebrating by wearing Santa hats.
We're feeling jolly.
And drinking. We thought we'd break that out in the last day of the year.
Been a minute.
Kayla, want to hold your cup?
Oh, yes.
This is the Game of Thrones Fire and Blood red ale brewed with ancho chiles.
What? Wait. Oh, I thought this was wine.
Oh, no. We don't have any Game of Thrones wine left. You're drinking beer.
This looks stout.
It does indeed. And also, because you guys have been so great, and because it's the holiday season, we're going to give away a copy of the Game of Thrones Season 7 Blu-ray box set.
Big giveaway here.
It is a big giveaway. This is a nice value. If we just released it, obviously you get all 7 episodes of the show, you get lots of special features, 11 audio commentaries, 8, I think, different history and lore documentaries, a full 45-minute animated documentary about Aegon Targaryen's invasion of the Seven Kingdoms. Basically a new episode.
Do you know what the actual retail price is valued at?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Oh, sorry.
Like $40 on Amazon-ish,
okay.
Which is not a bad deal. Now the way this works, if you watched this before, we are going to ask a trivia question about Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire. We're going to do it at the end of the episode.
So you gotta stay with us.
Keep tuning in. Cheers to that.
Not like it's hard. We're fun.
We'll make it really easy for you.
There's a lot of foam.
And if you have any comments, by the way, feel free to put them out there. We have Hunter Armour manning the switchboard.
Ooh, that's good.
Because I forgot. Yeah, it is good.
It actually tastes like a holiday beer.
I agree. Yeah, got kind of a kick to it, a bit of a spice.
Very festive.
Good choice, Dan.
Wish you guys could taste it.
Anyway, we're going to give this away at the end of the episode. Trivia question. You will email your answer to my email address, dan.selke@winteriscoming.net. We'll have it up there for you. And whoever gets their correct answer in fastest wins, provided you are a resident of the United States of America over the age of 18. Disclaimer. Sorry. I wish I could send it international, but the restrictions are it has to be in the U.S. But that'll be then. First,
we don't make the rules.
We don't make the rules. Because it's the holidays, and to give you a preview of what giveaways we might have in the future, HBO was kind enough to send us this white stocking full of Game of Thrones goodies.
How nice of them.
That's really cool. I thought we would unbox it and see what we got in here.
Let's do it.
For me,
Dan,
for you.
We don't know what's inside.
We don't. It's a total mystery.
This is new to all of us.
First, we have, this looks pretty cool.
So are you saying that you could potentially give these away in the new year?
I totally could give this with the new year.
So you'll have to stay tuned.
Maybe not this, though. This
2018.
is cool.
What is it?
This is a long sleeve t-shirt that kind of has snowflake versions of the house sigils.
Ooh.
That's cool. Look at that.
That's
you
really neat.
got a Lannister snowflake, got a Stark snowflake, Targaryen.
And then a little Game of Thrones at the bottom.
And a Baratheon thing, a little Game of Thrones. I like this a lot, actually.
Dan might keep it for himself, sorry.
I mean, after this, what do you want with a Christmas-themed Game of Thrones sweater? Large, extra large? Large.
Large.
It's made in Nicaragua. Okay, this will be really fun.
How about that?
We also got...
The suspense.
Suspense. This is so cool. An Iron Throne Christmas ornament.
That's a heavy ornament. That might pull down your tree.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, just kidding. It looked heavy. How fun!
Pretty cool, though. I love that.
Has Game of Thrones on the back. I mean, that is kind of a heavy ornament.
I should bring this home.
You might need
when
two
I go home
branches
to my family for
this one.
Christmas and just hang this up. I'm not giving away any of this stuff.
Dan likes it all.
We also got twin pins. Game of Thrones twin pins. 2 enamel pins. I don't know what this is. I guess you put them in like your collar. That's quite good.
Pledge your allegiance to the King of the North and the Mother of Dragons with these high-quality enamel pins of the Stark and Targaryen houses, families.
All right. This is better, though. Look at this.
Okay. We don't really
These
know what
are Night King ice cube trays.
Stop it.
That's great. You put water in this, and then you put it in the freezer, and then you have Ice Cube hit like the Night King's face. I would use the hell
You're
out of
definitely
this.
keeping that one.
No. This I can give away.
Oh.
I can give away all of this. Why don't we give away all
I
of
just
this?
figured you'd want it for your
It would be
brandies,
neat. I mean,
whiskey
come on.
meats.
If you had like a Game of Thrones themed party and you wanted some ice, this is the only way you could possibly do it.
Only way. Too bad they don't make like a full tray of this. This is gonna take a while.
This is all available, by the way, at the HBO shop if you want to buy these goodies for yourself. And finally,
Oh, I like this already.
another shirt. It is orange. Gonna unwrap it here because it is Christmas time. And it is.
I already want this.
Oh, this is a.
Or maybe not.
I don't
Oh,
think
it's two things.
Oh, we got a Westworld shirt, and
I thought it was a sweatshirt at first.
we got y'all. It's Insecure. That's a new HBO show. Starring Issa Rae. It's supposed to be really, really good.
Cross advertisement.
And yes, HBO is equal opportunity giving us all their stuff. Love it. Perhaps we can give this away on another channel.
Very fun. Thanks, HBO.
Thanks, HBO. This is really, really sweet. And of course, the sock itself has HBO right on it.
It does.
That's actually really neat. Global licensing, awesome. Global licensing, look at that.
Fun
Some
goodies.
spreading holiday cheer. By the way, we do, in case you're still looking for gift ideas for that Game of Thrones having someone in your life, we do have a Game of Thrones gift guide on winners coming. I would get on it really, really quickly if you still need to get something.
What's the last day for shipping? I saw today on the news that you can still ship up to like Sunday for like maybe
Sunday,
$90.
For $90.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
day
it'd
shipping.
have to be. Anyway, but enough of that. We're here because every week we talk about the latest Game of Thrones news and rumors and updates. We do have things going on, even in this holiday spirit. And stay with us till the end. And there it is.
Getting buried in all of our presents.
Don't forget the Game of Thrones Season 7 Blu-ray complete box and all 7 episodes. How can you say no? Oh my God. And while you absorb that, I'll pour myself some more beer.
How many episodes do you think we drank on in 2017?
Not a ton. I mean, we did hardly like every, I don't know, 6th one maybe.
It's not bad, right?
It's fine. That's responsible.
Okay. We did have a lot one day.
Yes. Anyway, we have some spoilers for you, some proper spoilers, and we have some lighter teases. We'll do the teases first, because those aren't going to be as, severe.
Okay.
People have been out in force because of the Blu-ray release. The cast members have been out talking to outlets, discussing things, and some quotes are flying out there. Kit Harington's talking to Time. Season 8 is bigger than it's ever been. Make perfect sense.
Well, we
because
would
they're gonna go
hope so.
Yeah, you want to end on a big note. Isaac Hempstead Wright of Bran Stark fame, talking about the ending, saying it won't go the way some people want. It will be too happy for some people, or too sad, or too whatever.
That's too vague.
I mean, I think he was talking about the nature of endings. And I do agree with this. An ending can't please everyone.
No.
It's impossible.
Especially series finales. I feel like no one's ever happy.
I mean, there are series finales that have been very,
People, I feel
successful.
like, either love it or hate it.
Right.
There's no really like in between.
I mean, like the MASH series finale was hugely popular.
MASH?
That's a hugely popular series finale.
When was that on?
70s?
Okay.
Those are the 80s.
I wasn't really tuned in.
Neither was I.
Wasn't around.
But it's a part of TV
Okay.
history.
Got it. Friends.
Friends, I think is a fairly popular finale. The Seinfeld finale ticked people off a lot. People don't like that
I know
one
a lot of people were indifferent about Lost.
I never watched it.
I didn't watch it, but there was a lot of talk about
The
that.
St. Elsewhere finale is famous.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad was a very successful finale.
That finale was really good.
Yes, people loved that. So
The
it's
Office. Steve Carell came back, but
I
I stopped watching after he left anyway.
It's coming back again, or they want to.
It is.
But we're getting way off
Reboot.
track here.
Do you think we'll ever get a Game of Thrones reboot down the road?
It's too complicated a show
It would have to be off like 15 years.
for a
first.
while. I mean, this is a different kind of show. We're getting spin-offs, so that's what I think we're going to associate ourselves with. But the point is, the series finale is very, very difficult. And I mean, no matter what you do, there will be folk who are displeased, especially people who are as invested in the show as the fans are, because they have so many ideas of who they want to get together, who they want to live, who they want to die, who they want to be triumphant, who they want to see be cast down. And it's just such a show with so much to it. I don't think it can please everybody.
Right.
But I only hope that they stick to their guns and just do what feels right for the story, and that will please me.
And that's all that matters.
It's not all that matters. It's mostly what matters.
Dan's opinion is big, though.
Amelia Clark, too, talking to The Telegraph, backed up some things that have been said earlier, basically saying that they've written different endings for the show, and that not even the cast know what the actual ending is. If there's ever a leak of any kind, don't believe it, because it's probably not true.
They're just
Do you
trying
buy
to throw
that?
us off. No, I don't.
I do. I totally think that, too.
They're totally just trying to, like, throw us a curveball.
That sounds like a line to me.
I
That
agree.
sounds like someone, like an HBO exec gave that to her to say.
So they have their different endings. They're filming them all, but the cast doesn't know which ones they're going to use for the actual ending, correct?
Yes, that's what she is claiming.
Okay.
See, there's a difference between, like, I have no doubt they've written some alternate endings and they're going to film them, but I think you're going to be able to tell which is the real one.
Have they done this in the past with seasons?
No.
Because, you know, like, if you watch a DVD of a movie, they'll have alternate endings. Like, I know the breakup
It does
had that.
happen.
So I didn't know if past seasons have had alternate endings that they put
They
on the
filmed,
DVDs.
like, really half-hearted fake scenes for this last season.
Okay.
They filmed a scene where John and Danny were, like, playing with dragon head props, but it didn't fool anybody. Just because, I mean, we pay close attention. And we know.
Do you think we'll get the alternate endings on the season 8 DVDs?
That'd be fun. Yes, I do think we will.
Or would that ruin it for people? Because then they'd be like, I wish this is the
No,
one.
because again, they've chosen a real ending. It's not like they're gonna film up endings and choose the one they like the best. They know which one's the real one. So
Okay.
I don't think it would be a poor decision. Do we have any comments or questions, Hunter, on the nature of endings? Anything else?
Well, we've got
Beer.
we've got a theory here. Lorinda here says, I think Sansa will be queen at the very end.
I'd love that, Lorinda.
Sansa, I would love that too. I'm big on Team Sansa.
I'm totally Team Sansa. I wasn't always, but I'm really on that bandwagon now. I think she's really come into her own. I like her a lot. I mean, I'll be honest, Kayla, because I think this so much, I have my own, like, little fantasy headcanon about how the show should end.
Do tell.
No, I shouldn't tell.
Oh.
I'll keep it to myself. I hope Sansa...
Wait, I know you said you think Cersei's gonna die, yes?
Oh, she has to.
And you think Sansa will take over in power?
I don't think Sansa will take over, but I just,
Do you think Sansa will be above Daenerys?
No. I think she'll end up ruling maybe the North.
I would love that.
I
But does
think-
that mean that Jon dies?
I think John's good. One of them has to die, don't they? Jon or Daenerys has to die. One of them has to die. Maybe both.
I just don't want them to have offspring, so
Well, too late.
no.
Anyway, let's move on to the actual Game of Thrones spoilers. Those are the teases. So this is the part of the show where you should plug your ears, and we'll do a gesture to show you when we're done.
This means go away.
And then
But come back.
And then this means come on back after we're finished.
Come, friends.
I can always tell when we're drinking because I just get this, like, I get really excited about everything we're talking about. Do you want any more?
Don't you do that anyway?
I do, but this helps.
Okay. I agree.
Okay, we got two spoilers for you. We got a minor spoiler and we got a major spoiler. And by the way, after the spoilers are done, we're going to give away the Game of Thrones Season 7 Blu-ray box set to one lucky winner. But first, okay, the minor spoiler first. Kayla, be honest, do you remember a scene in the first episode of the last season? It was a very early scene at Winterfell when Sansa was arguing to take the castles of the people who supported Ramsay during the big fight and give them to allies. And Jon was like, no, let's give them to their kids, the kids of the people who fought for Ramsay, because they didn't do anything wrong, technically. We're just going to have them swear fealty to us.
Is that the little firecracker?
No, it's not.
What's
no.
her name?
Lyanna Mormont, because she was always with the Starks.
Oh.
The issue was, what do we do with the castles who were held by the people who supported Ramsay in the fight? Sansa wanted to take them away from the family and give them to people who supported the Starks, and Jon wanted to forgive the children of the people who actually did the betraying and just keep them in their families, but just have the younger kids swear fealty to the Starks.
Okay. I do not remember that.
Okay, well, it happened. We have a picture right here
I believe you.
of Alice Karstark and Ned Umber, two young characters, both of whose fathers supported Ramsay in the battle for Winterfell.
Okay.
Sansa wanted to dispossess them, take away their lands, but Jon was like, no, they didn't do anything wrong, they're just kids. We're just going to have them be the new head of the families now, and they're going to swear fealty to me. So, the minor spoiler is...
Did we talk about this, how it could backfire? Like, they could still...
They could. I mean...
This is coming back to me.
Their parents are dead because they were killed in the Battle of the Bastards. And they were kind of jackasses for going with Ramsay, because who supports Ramsay Bolton? Like, only terrible people.
Right.
But, I mean, they are still their parents' children. If your mother or father were killed by Jon Snow, it doesn't matter how good his cause is, you might want to get revenge on him.
Right. I do remember talking about this.
A little bit. I mean, Jon Snow's a bit of a dunderbutt. Just, he might not make all the best decisions sometimes. But he had a point, too. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong to the kids. It was their dads who were the jerks.
Right.
Anyway.
So the picture?
Yes. Anyway. The child actor, Harry Graspy, who plays the young boy in that picture, Ned Umber, the son of one of the jackasses who fought for Ramsay, sighted in Belfast Airport. Means he's probably going to be back. Oh. Another one of these child rulers. We have kind of a few of them now. We got Lyanna Mormont, who's kind of all the child ruler we need as far as I'm concerned.
Right. She's great.
So he'll be back. I don't think it's a giant deal. I mean, he's still around Winterfell. We could expect that he's going to be back, but good to know. Let's cheers to Ned Umber.
Cheers.
You want more beer? You can say no. Okay.
It is very good. It's very Christmassy.
I know, I like it a lot. And I'm making good progress on it.
Which has never been a problem for us.
It really hasn't. I wonder if it should.
There was one episode we drank an entire bottle of wine.
God, it was fun.
Within like 20 minutes.
Okay, and then the bigger spoiler, this is the place where you should definitely cover your ears if you don't want to know. All right, Watchers on the Wall, popular fan site, has its sources on the ground, has had an eye and an ear at the film studios near Bainbridge, Northern Ireland, where they have filmed several things before. This is where they filmed Hodor's death scene. They filmed, they filmed stuff at a river run there. Sorry, hold the door, Kayla. A few other things. Anyway, they're filming right now on a ship set, which is nice.
How fun.
Against a big old green screen. And what does that tell you, Kayla? Ship
Battle.
on a green screen. Well, maybe.
Lots of ships?
Possibly two. I mean, mainly it says to me like it's at sea.
Yes.
Because, they're going to like CGI in the water in the ocean.
Okay.
But the important thing is who's filming there. And again, this is the spoiler part. Okay, it's Alfie Allen, who is Theon Greyjoy, and Gemma Whelan, who is Yara Greyjoy, his sister.
Reunited.
Do you recall what happened the last time we checked in with these folk?
Well, didn't Yara get taken by their crazy uncle?
Their crazy uncle Euron captured Yara.
Yeah.
And took her to God knows where. I mean, I guess to across. He's picking up the Golden Company, so she's probably with him. And Theon vowed to rescue her.
Yes. Didn't he kill a few guards in the process or something?
Theon?
I'm confusing that with something
He
else.
got into a fight on a beach with one of his underlings, who was like, I'm not going to help you. And then he beat him up and then decided to help him.
Okay.
Got to do what you do.
We said he had to have his hero moment before he dies or whatever happens to him.
And again, he's one of the ones I don't know what's going to happen with. Because he's one of the ones who's, I think their fate's up in the air. Like, I can see a great Theon death scene. I can see Theon living and it being a satisfying story.
Yeah.
But the point is, apparently, he and Yara get reunited sometime in season 8.
That makes me happy.
Now, we don't know, though. I mean, it could be he rescues her. It could be she escapes.
Could be that they're both prisoners.
It could be they both get captured.
On Euron's boat.
And they're just hanging out there. All we know right now is that they get back together, which I think we could have probably expected. You don't set that up and not do anything with it. But that's good to know. We are going to be off next week for Christmas. And Josh Hill is already out for the Christmas season, so no Song of Ben and Josh. But now that we're done with everything, we're getting to the main finale. Although, is there another question or comment, Hunter, that you wanted to say?
Yeah, this one is from Matt, no relations to Matthew.
Okay.
Don't you think Sansa deserves a happy period if she survives more horror? My guess is that Podrick is the man for her in the long run.
Huh.
I've never thought of that, Matt.
I like that couple, though.
I'm not sure if she would go for that. I mean, Sansa, I like Sansa a lot, but I feel like she is someone who wants to marry well.
Yeah.
And Podrick's just like a
She would definitely be the Queen Elizabeth in that relationship.
Yes.
And Podrick would be the Prince Philip.
I mean, I don't know enough about royal relations to know
Just
what that
that
means,
she
but
would be a lot more powerful.
She definitely would. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's kind of like that's the kind of thing Sansa would.
Has there ever been any
need.
indication that could happen?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know if I missed something.
There has been because just they're in the same room together sometimes. He is technically around her, but I don't think it's ever been speculated.
Okay.
It could be nice. I mean, I don't know what kind of man. I hope Sansa dates herself for like a long few years after the series is over. Just like gets comfortable, gets over all the crap she went through.
Yeah.
Maybe in like 6-7 years she'll be ready for a relationship. Is my take on it. I think Sansa needs to take some time to get to know her and date herself.
Do you know what's funny though? Seasons before, we talked about, well, when I was going through my journey, you obviously already knew,
right.
But we didn't know if Sansa would even make it to season 8.
No, we didn't.
And here she is, possibly going to take over everything in season 8.
That's why I like her so much. I think she has one of the best kind of, not rags to riches, but like you never,
She's been on the up and
you
up.
never expected her to be a big player at the start. When she was like a ditzy girl who was in love with Joffrey.
Oh, Joffrey.
And she actually
Gosh.
got to a place, and I think it was earned because she suffered so much.
Yeah.
Where she is powerful, and I believe it. That's what I like about Sansa Arc so much. As far as dating goes, she's had so many bad problems with men. I
Doesn't
hope
kill
she.
you, makes you stronger.
What doesn't kill you makes you
stronger.
Stronger.
I am so team Sansa though.
I know. Anyway, by the way, we're done with
Come back.
the spoiler stuff. Our grand finale, let's give away the copy of the Game of Thrones Season 7 Blu-ray box set, featuring all 7 episodes, reams of extras, a 45-minute documentary animated about Aegon Targaryen's invasion of Westeros 300 years before the series proper, narrated by the likes of Sophie Turner, Harry Lloyd, Nicholas Coster-Waldau, Littlefinger, Aidan Gillen, other fuck I forget. It's like another episode. It's really, really good. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask a trivia question, and you are going to send your answers to the email on your screen, dan.selke@winteriscoming.net. The first person to get a correct answer in will win the box set. More accurately, I'll contact you, and if you get back to me in 24 hours, you'll win the box set. If not, I'm going to go to the next fastest person. So check your email. The trivia question is, okay, and this is more of a hard one, by the way, than the last couple
I think
ones
they're
we've
all
had.
hard.
Okay, the trivia question is, what was the name of the Ironborn king who built Harrenhal? The castle of Harrenhal, big giant castle in the Riverlands. We've seen it on the show, seen it in the books, big important place. What is the name of the Ironborn king who built the castle of Harrenhal? That is the question.
Ready, set, go.
Oh, they're already off and running. Also, one more time for all y'all out there. Remember, you email your answers to dan.selke@winteriscoming.net to win the CF7 Blu-ray DVD box. What is the name of the Ironborn king who built the castle of Harrenhal? The biggest castle in the 7 Kingdoms, Kayla.
Wow, I did not know that.
Right? But burned to a crisp when Aegon Targaryen invaded the 7 Kingdoms. So now a derelict ruin.
Well, shoot.
It is too bad to derelict ruins. Or to something nicer. To crisp.
Harrenhal before it was
Harrenhal,
burnt to
yeah.
a crisp.
I'll do it one more time, just for fun. Okay.
Is this something people know from books? Or is this was this ever in the series?
I don't think it was ever mentioned. No, it was mentioned very briefly in the series. It's more of like a lore question. This is more, a book nerd is more likely to know this answer.
Okay.
But it was mentioned. It was mentioned in the show by Tywin, I believe. Back when I remember when Arya and Tywin were at Harrenhal.
Yes.
When she was a prisoner and they were
Yes.
talking together. He mentioned it really, really briefly. But it's a lore question people will know. Hope you guys know it. And I'll look out for your responses. And one lucky person will win the Blu-ray. And yeah, we had quite a year here at WiC Live.
We had so much fun.
We had a good time.
Thank you. I owe you a lot. You've walked me through seasons 1 through 7, or yeah,
Thank
1
you.
through 7. I got to watch 7 with you.
It's been a blast.
It's been a
really
blast.
has.
We got to watch ice melt for an hour.
That was so
That was a highlight.
It was
of the
fun.
Year.
I
It was
mean,
fun. We made it fun.
We did. Drink help. No, wait. We didn't have drinks for that.
Oh, we didn't know.
No, we
did
just had
an
our
hour
enthusiasm.
and a half Facebook Live.
I think we deserve an award or something.
I just thought of something that's kind of depressing. What? We have at least a whole nother year until season 8.
We do have a whole nother to season 8.
I'd say see you guys in 2018. Can't wait for this new season, but
Will, thanks for filling in.
We
I mean, Josh, Hill, and I are walking through the entirety of A Song of Ice and Fire. Do you know how big those books are?
right, you guys could do those for years. And you'll have
ridiculous.
all the up-to-date info, spoilers. There'll be a lot more coming up in the new season, or in the new year.
Lots of stuff. We'll probably have more beer to drink. And thank you guys for watching us and
Thank
just
you.
taking the journey with us. We really appreciate it. I've really loved talking to you guys. I love getting to know you and giving away stuff, reading your comments, and I hope that we see you back in 2018. We are off next week, but the week after that, Wednesday at 4 p.m., January, whatever that is, we'll be back.
3rd,
The 3rd. Thank you.
I think.
So cheers to you guys, and
Cheers to you.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.